So May of 2017, we sat down, we defined the relationship, and we and so we're like, so guys, what are we? Tayo na ba? So I met Miguel in 2014. He went to a music camp called Elements Music Camp. It's a songwriting camp.
Okay.
So I went there because I was pressured lang to join by my schoolmates in Mint.
Yeah. So by this point, you're at Mint,
So I just
you're
joined
studying
because
music?
I just wanted to, I wanted to try. Wanted to
okay.
experience. Yeah. And so I wrote because to enter that you have to write songs. So I wrote some songs. I'm not such a good songwriter. Like I know I'm significantly better at other things in music than songwriting.
Okay. All right.
So when I entered it, I was like, oh damn, these people are singing their songs and they're like so good. So I was put in a table during the first night dinner. Parang, kasi during dinner, there's like an open jam thing. So I was put in there. And then Miguel was in the same table. So parang we gravitated to each other. Like we were the low-key shy kids.
Everyone else is like just like this is our
everyone
music.
else is just okay. Go flex, do your thing. I respect. You're really good.
All right.
So yeah, and so the open jamming thing, especially for that first night, like everyone had to, or almost everyone had to sing.
Okay.
So it was time for Miguel to go up and sing. So he went up, and I was like, okay, cool. Let's see what this is about. And then he sang the song Dahilan.
Oh yeah, I love the song.
And it was just killer. And I was like, whoa, he's good. Okay, so I had like this huge like songwriter respect na for him. So
Yeah.
Okay, you can songwrite. So anyway, a few weeks later, there was a reunion for the camp. And so this camp is an annual thing. That was 2014. And the 2013 camp, Paolo was there in the camp.
All right.
So that's when I met Paolo in the reunion. And so they sang together. I was like, okay, these guys are good. So they were called the Benjamins.
Right.
And then after that, I'd only see them sa mga gigs, like if we were put on the same lineup.
For sure. Yeah.
For a while, I was playing for Clara Benin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And so in the gig scene at that time, like gigs were sort of split, or most gigs were sort of split, grouping like the same genres or the same sounds.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
And so like Clara's medyo acoustic, and so the Benjamins were medyo acoustic. So I'd see them in gigs. But we never got like really close. But it was always a warm time seeing them.
Right.
So in this gig in 2016 December, preparing for that gig, I was gonna play with Jam Villanueva.
Okay.
And then she told me that Miguel Benjamin is looking for a guitarist to play for the EP launch of the Benjamins.
All right.
So I was like, okay, I guess I can do it. So I listened to the songs, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Went to the first rehearsal. I was like, okay, this is a big band. Cool, this will be fun.
Yeah.
And so it was an awkward band practice because we're all really different.
Okay.
Like the only thing connecting us talaga from the start was just music.
All right.
And even if it was just music, like we all like different genres of music.
Yeah.
And different styles and tastes in music. So that one thing that you could connect on, parang di pa siya super swak.
It's not even like super like in sync. Yeah.
So we had a couple of rehearsals. I only knew the Benjamins and the Jam Villanueva, the drummer. She also played drums for Clara Benin.
Right. Okay.
And a few others. But most I didn't know. So you had a few rehearsals later. And then there was the EP launch, which happened December 17. This day, 2016.
Oh.
4 years ago.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just realized also now. So when
that's cool. Yeah.
When the curtains went up for the show, and we started playing, like there was just this weird bond and connection that we had, and we like all just felt, no, whoa, okay, this is good music.
Yeah.
This is fun. I mean, it's not particularly like each of our favorite, say, taste.
Yeah. Okay.
in music, but we just all really enjoyed it and it just sounded good for us.
Yeah.
So after that show, it was a good show. See, Miguel and Paula invited us to do other gigs with them under the name.
Yeah.
This was under the name Ben and Ben, na. But we weren't official yet as Ben and Ben. Yeah, so after the EP launch, the first show that we had, Miguel and Paula invited us nga to play with them for other gigs. So we're like, okay, game naman. Yeah, I mean, even if we weren't getting paid for it, like we all really enjoyed the first show. So that was enough to keep us like, okay, this is fun. This group is kind of promising, I guess. Worth our time.
Yeah.
So we had those shows, and then it went on for a few months.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang no label pa for a few months. Wala pang define the relationship. And courting pa lang na ewan.
You're just getting to know each other, Like,
yeah, getting to know each other. So May of 2017, we sat down, we defined the relationship, and we and so we're like, so guys, what are we? Tayo na ba? So you're like, okay, let's make it official. Let's be a band.
Yeah.
Let's be a band. And what bands, Trey?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah.
And then and so Ben and Ben started May 2017.
All right. Yeah.
So that's basically how we started.